So today we're thinking about, we have our number line laid out here, and we're thinking about how to subtract mixed numerals. So my equation that I'm going to work with is 2 4/8 minus 1 3/8. So as I go over here, I see my 2 4/8 all the way down here to 1 3/8. Okay, so I can see that. And one strategy, once again, I want you to look at that equation and think about, okay, how can I solve that? What creative way can I come up with? Now you can pause this video. All right, after you've tried a way, you can play the video, and I'm going to show you a technique that works pretty well. And it's called adding up. So what I would do is I would start on the number that I'm subtracting, which is this, 1 3/8. Okay, so this is the number I'm going to start with, which is right over here. Put the little hemlock cone by it. 1 3/8. Okay, so I want to, instead of trying to go backwards there to here, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to add up, okay? Because this is where I want to end up. Actually, this is a bigger landmark, this stick here. All right, so what I'm going to think about is 1 3/8 moving up. So 1 3/8, I know that if I add 1, I would get 1 3/8 plus 1 equals 2 3/8, right? Okay, but I don't want to just add 1, right? If I add 1, that's not quite enough because I haven't gotten to the number I want to hit, which is 2 4/8. But I'm close. So I have 1 3/8, and I get to 2 3/8, which is right over here, which is plus 1. And then all I have to do is get to 2 4/8, which is plus 1/8. All right, so if I think about that on this number line that I made down here, I go backwards. I start on 1 3/8, put my number here, and I add over, let's add 1, because that's, once again, an easy number. 1 3/8, I make a big arc to 2 3/8, and that's adding 1. But now I want to get to 4/8 because that's my final number, so I add 1/8. So if I have 1 plus 1/8, I get 1 1/8. So I could say that 2 4/8 minus 1 3/8 equals 1 1/8.